Good morning everyone, this is Pushtiie Shiv Shakti from Goddess Breath and I am here to give you your weekly reading. The most important thing this week is that it is an eclipse, a complete solar eclipse. So the thing to remember here before we start reading is that our sun, our ability to communicate, our ability to shine is going to dim down a little bit. But that's okay, because after that goes out, which is going to be just like a couple of minutes, after that goes out, we're going to be bright and shining again. But then we have Mercury Retrograde going on, so it's not the best news. But today's reading is kind of making us aware of what the situation is going to be so we can deal with it before it clamps down on us. Okay, so starting with the oracle card, as this new tradition has formed, here you go. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthy, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. You know, it is amazing how beautifully this card ties into the entire reading, because I have the cards in front of me and I am seeing exactly how the week is going to progress. So instead of just simply explaining this card to you right now, I'm going to weave it in through the cards of the week. Okay, so this is Monday and Tuesday. Because today, Monday, is when the eclipse is happening, it is giving us an opportunity to look inside, to go deeper inside, right? And when we do that, we become more aware of ourselves. All the drama that we're living with, all the nonsense that has, collected, the dust that is collected on our mind, on our being, on our consciousness, all that has a good opportunity to get wiped out, to get clean. Are you willing to do it, is the question. Are you strong enough to do it and say, yes, I can do this, it doesn't matter, it's my dust, I'll clean it out? It's not that easy, I know, trust me. But the idea is we've got to make a start somewhere. So the secret here is to be aware. That's what it says, awareness. To be aware of how you're thinking, what you're doing, what you're expecting from life, which is where again this comes in. See, whatever you expect is going to come to you. This is a good time. Monday and Tuesday is a good time for you to start recognizing what you are expecting. And this is not just in the conscious mind, it's from the subconscious mind. No matter how hard we try, our belief system that we're living with for the longest time always pops up. And that is what keeps us in a certain space all our life. The idea here is, or the opportunity here is, to be able to check your belief system, to think about it, to notice how it plays in your life and change that for yourself. It's an amazing opportunity. Make the most of it. When you do, the result is not going to be that easy to digest. So Wednesday is going to become this: postponement. Not all of y'all are going to jump up and take the advice I'm giving you, as usual. But the fact is, the few that will might get into this space. You know why? Because the others will say, oh my God, why are you doing this now? Suddenly you want to change? What's wrong with you? They are holding you back because they have not moved forward. They don't see themselves moving forward and they don't want you to move forward. People who are used to you in a particular manner will always want you to be, want to be used to you in that manner all the time. They don't want anything to change. Change is difficult to digest for people. But that is okay. This is your life and you've got to do exactly what you want to do with it, right? Right now, can you see that there's a slight bit of a rainbow in there? Yeah, you see a slight bit of a rainbow in here. But the person is still not visualizing or seeing the rainbow. The person is not used to seeing that rainbow because he or she is living in that whole, darkness, in that space of, I'm confused, I don't know, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. The whole idea is, if you do it today or you do it tomorrow, you have to do it. The point is, you have to do it no matter when. So why not start now? Why not start now? The whole idea here is to just get up and start doing stuff. Stop delaying your own self, your own gratitude, your own gratification, your own happiness. You are the one that holds the ability to be happy and to make yourself happy. Nobody else is going to be able to make you happy. People might pull you down and say, oh wow, it's so nice to see you being happy. But that's it. Not a lot of them are going to say, come on, I'm going to help you become happy. I'm going to stretch it for you. I'm going to get up and say, all right, you're going to stop here to rest for a bit, but you're not going to give up. Not a lot of people are going to do this for you. You have to be your own cheerleader. So Wednesday is an opportunity to be your cheerleader and realize that you have a cheerleader within you. A cheerleader that does not want to give up. Okay? Because within all of us, we're all made of the same matter, same spirit. That spirit never gives up. What we have done since we have come into a body is what builds us, is what makes us who we are. Now, when you're aware of it, you can change that. So if you're living on postponement, good time to end that. Just end it and start working now. Wednesday is your opportunity to do that. Now, Thursday and Friday. Not the best card, is it? Or isn't it? Schizophrenia. Again, another way to understand this is that we are going to be divided between two things, two people, two thought processes, two ideas. All that is going to get us stretched thin. Like this guy is, can you see this little guy here? See how thin he's stretched. Now the fact is that this guy is stretched, and so are we, most of us. Because we, in our mind, it's not just our mind. We're living in a community within our mind, because someone is saying something, someone else is saying something else, yet another person is saying something else. We have so much input, and because all of us want to be up to date and savvy with everything that's going on in the world, we are taking in so much. With taking in so much, we have forgotten what we think. Because you see a point of view, you like it, you accept it. You see another point of view, you like it, you want to accept it. And now suddenly within you, both these point of views are at war. I'm right, I'm better, you're better. I don't know, I know. You know, it's the whole point is that we are not ourselves. We have not found what we really believe, how we really think. Had that happened, it would have not been so difficult for us to make a decision. Here the idea is to get up and make a decision. Thursday and Friday are 2 days where there are some massive decisions coming in, and these decisions are going to be a task to take. I wouldn't say they're difficult, it's just a task to take. And the best way to deal with them is our oracle card. It says start visualizing exactly what you want. Start sending out that energy which says, okay, this is what I'm looking at, this is where I'm going, this is what I want. The minute you start doing that, it's with you, it's for you, and it's right there. Nothing can stop you at all from getting what you want. But the idea is not a lot of us are strong enough, or let's say are not aware enough to make the decisions within ourselves. Because like I said, we're living inside a community. It's not us living in our head, we're living in a community that lives in our head. It's time to divorce your community. It's time to get up and say, thank you very much for being there, you helped me a lot, but now I really would like to make my own decisions. I'd like to test it. I'd like to get up and, you know, as like a child would do, shove my finger into that electric socket and see what happens. What, he gets shocked and he goes like that, and he doesn't do that again. But he learned his lesson himself, practically. Well, I'm not telling you go jump somewhere or kill yourself or something. You know, that's common sense. You've learned that is, you know, ridiculous. But the fact is, there are so many things that you have not experimented with. There are so many things that you have not given a chance. You have an opportunity this week, and you have the ability within you, all wrapped up and safely kept, that is waiting to pop out. Waiting to pop out and say, yes, I can do this. I didn't know it, but I can do this. I really can. That ability is waiting to get tapped into. Are you going to allow it to come out? Are you going to give yourself a chance this week to tap into the ability where you are capable of absolutely anything under this sun? Absolutely anything. Because that ability is waiting for you to recognize it. It's there. No matter who you are, you have that ability. Will you take it? Will you tap into it? This is a beautiful week to tap into this. And all the gray in the cards that you find, is just an opportunity to color it. Like this card says, it's grey, yes, but there's always a ray of sunshine. And not just sunshine, there's a rainbow. There's way more than one color waiting for you to pick from. This is a great week to do that, and I hope you make the most of it. Tell me how you felt about this reading. Tell me if it inspired you to get up and do something or not. And have a great, solar eclipse experience. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to last for a couple of days, weeks beyond just having this thing happen in the sky right now. So make the most of it. Be gentle with yourself and know one thing. You really are capable of doing absolutely anything that you want to do. You just have to tap into it, and I'm sure you will, because you are capable. You're immensely capable. Have a great week, you guys. I'll see you on Saturday. Love you. Bye bye.